Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in the First Descendant, we're going to go over how you can quickly farm up Blair in the game. If you don't know, Blair is essentially the first fire descendant that you can get, but you do have to pretty much complete the main story in order to farm him as soon as possible. So power through on that main story if you want to farm up ya boy. As always, you can find out where to farm parts pretty easily and access info descendants, and then you can go on Blair. It's where you can find most parts in this general section. So, you farm Blair from story missions. You need Blair enhanced cells, Blair stabilizer, catalyst, and Blair code. He's like any other mission normal mode character to farm, same as Bunny kind of, Frania, Sharon, so keep that in mind. You will have to farm up missions at a 20% drop rate in order to get these parts. Starting off with the Blair enhanced cell, that'll be White Knight Gulch normal, Mystery's End. So that'll be this mission here. Legitimately, it is at a 20% drop rate, so 1/5 chance every single run that you get it, 80% chance or 4/5 that you don't every single run. It's on its own drop chance. Like, all of these items are on their own individual, to my knowledge, drop rate, so you have just straight up 1.8 chance at that, 2.2% chance at that, 3.5 at that. So yeah, you just straight up have a 20% chance to get it. Lucky or unlucky, that will make all of the difference. But that's where you get the Blair enhanced cell part. Where you get Blair stabilizer is White Knight Gulch normal biolab. That is this one over in the hatchery. So White Knight Gulch is where you farm the first half. Only nice thing about farming these, if you get unlucky, is you do get a lot of amorphous material patterns since they always drop from these. So you could get lucky and eventually get a ton of ultimates or just items from running these. So you have to remember in these looter shooter type games, when you get unlucky farming one thing, at least you got a lot of other things. You'll get a lot of Kuiper, you can level a lot of descendants and weapons as well, so try to farm a couple things at a time, and it should make it a little less painful. Should. Hopefully. Next up, we have the Blair Spiral Catalyst, and that is in Hagios. So these two will be White Knight Gulch, okay? And these two will be Hagios. And that is Hagios Normal, the Haven. So that is right here. That's where you get Blair Catalyst. That's where you get Amorphous Material Pattern 43. You might not want it or need it, but that's where you go. Oh, you also get Midair Maneuvering and Void Charge. Oh boy, that's not too bad, to be honest. That's not too bad at all. So I wouldn't really be too mad about that. Lastly, to get Blair regular code, you just gotta find out where to farm the code, and boom, Hagios normal old mystery. This is definitely a higher level mission at 81, pretty much one of the endgame ones right before the fortress, right? So 20% chance, and that is how you farm up your boy. It's really just how it is. You have to get to endgame, and once you can farm it up, it's not that hard. It'll take you a little bit to build it, but you just chuck it in here and then build it there. Of course, if you want to farm those early or find out a faster way to get to those, you can use the Infiltration Operations Terminal over here in order to quickly farm up and get to those missions. Oh, is that a Glay or Frenia? Oh, either way, solid maid skin. Maybe it's a Velby, actually. I look more like Velby. Solid maid skins, solid maid skins. If you want to farm those up fast, go here, normal mode. So we had Hagios and we had White Knight Gulch. So you can click to Biolab here, and that's where you can quickly farm Blair Stabilizer. Start it in private or public from the Infiltration Operations menu. You can do Mystery's End right here, get the Blair Enhanced Cell. For Hagios, right, you can jump, get the Blair Spiral Catalyst. And for the other one, you can get the Blair code. Again, luck is luck. It might take you a while. You might get incredibly lucky or incredibly unlucky. I farmed Blair up in 2 hours today and Sharon up in 2 hours, or about 3 hours. So I had incredibly good luck with these, but you might not, right? A lot of people have ran it 20, 30 times and not gotten the drop. If you get incredibly bad luck, just take a break. Do it in like spurts of an hour or two each time, or if you just get too fed up with it, just say F it and don't bother farming it. You might just eventually get it by accident farming it, but who really knows. That's the fast way to get to those missions. The fortress ones I'm just looking at because I'm curious. Yeah, because there's nothing really huge there. But if you ever want to know, that's how you farm up your boy Blair. You can always check for access info on where to farm everything. Remember, you can hit U for tracking. It's just so you can target the item and get there a lot faster. And yeah, that's how you farm up all of the story mode Descendants. All of the videos are up on my YouTube channel. So if you want to support the channel, I do appreciate anyone liking, subscribing, commenting down below. If you want to use my Nexon First Descendant creator code, it is Pupsker #8809. If you ever buy anything, directly supports the channel. I think I get 2% kickback, so thank you. But yeah, you can sign up for that or link your Nexon account to me as a supporter in the description link if you want to do that. But hey, that's all there really is to farming Blair. And the only reason I really quickly farmed him is because you need him to do the fire missions in the open areas. Let me see if I can quickly, yeah, one of those. In order to farm these void missions, you need these void fragments, right? So you need to be able to do this with a fire character. So you need Blair. That's the only reason I farmed him up early on, and he's one of the normal mission farms, and that makes him technically at a 20% drop rate easily one of the easier Descendants to farm. So hopefully the guide helps. I will now have 5 Descendants by tomorrow's time, and I'll probably have to buy some more Descendant slots soon enough. Let me know how your collection's going. I have Bunny, Ajax, and Frania at level 29. So, thank you all for being here. Cheers, everybody.